So I wanted to talk about something that came up with a client, with an amazing client the other day, where we, at one point, were just having a conversation about she is also a coach, a mentor, a healer, a guide, whatever you want to refer to it as. And we were talking about those moments where a client will say to us, the response either to a question we've asked or just generally they're talking and they say the words, I don't know. They say, I don't know. And what we were talking about was the power of the typical kind of coachy question response of what if you were to know? What if you did know? What would that look like? What might that be? Right? Which is a beautiful response, a really powerful response. That's why it is one of the classic responses to that question, to see whether we can, through questioning, activate a part of ourselves that we didn't necessarily know there was there, right? To be able to tap into something else. So of course it's really powerful. And there's also another seriously powerful response to the statement, I don't know. There's also another seriously powerful response that honors something else that is really, really important, and I want to just kind of chat about a bit right now. And that is when someone says to you, whether it be a client of yours or whether it just be, your friend, your partner, your mum, your daughter, your son, whomever, when they say, I don't know, our classic response is to try to see that as a problem, right? Because we imagine they are seeing that as a problem and that they really should know and we need to work it out. But here's the response instead. I don't know. Amazing. Great. Perfect. Brilliant. I love that. When we can take a moment to honor the not knowing, there is so much fucking power in the not knowing. Because fundamentally when we kind of look at it, the mind, this beautiful, beautiful mind that we have, this often ego-led mind, because it has been conditioned by conditioning, programs, patterns, right? Habits, things from the past. This ego mind, our mind's job is to try and make sense. It is to try to know everything. It wants to know it all. It's like, I've got to fill in the gaps. There can't be any gaps or any blanks. I've got to fill in the whole picture. I need to make sense of this. And so much so that it doesn't even really care whether it's like true or whether it really serves us in any way. It's just like, I've got to fill in the gaps. I've got to fill in the blanks. And so what tends to happen is we have that moment, those feelings of not knowing, and we see that as a problem. We go, oh shit, I don't know. Oh, there must be some problem then. I need to fix this. I need to sort this. I need to solve the problem. And that goes against every single soul truth that there is no problem. There is nothing to fix. There is nothing to sort. Everything actually is fundamentally unfolding exactly as it's meant to unfold. And so that's why we kind of rub up against ourselves when we try and jump straight from the I don't know and the not knowing to I need to now know. And what then happens is we're going to fill in blanks that actually aren't necessarily true. But who gives a shit whether they're true? They're not necessarily serving us, because the mind's just going to try and fill in some blanks. And so sometimes it is super powerful just to embrace the not knowing. To say, I don't know, and that's okay. I don't know, and I love that. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, just feel the fun in that, feel the playfulness in that, feel the aliveness in that, feel the power in that for a moment. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Wow. I don't know. When we jump from I don't know to making ourselves know very quickly, we're feeding into the idea that there is a problem. And do you know what we're missing? We are missing something that so many of us feel like we are missing. And we're missing an opportunity for this thing. We are missing an opportunity to trust. What's super interesting, although hashtag no coincidences, what is super interesting is that most of the people who end up coming to work with me have something going on in this human 3D reality incarnation around trust. Something around, like literally for some people who work with me, straight away I am shown so clearly that literally their soul's purpose in this lifetime is to be able to lean into trust, to learn to deeply trust themselves, others, the universe. And when I say themselves and then others, others being a reflection of self, the universe being true soul self. So it's all fundamentally about being able to trust self, but at different degrees and different levels and different perspectives. And one of the things when we have a purpose, when we have a soul's purpose, like a lesson that the soul wants to learn in this incarnation, what happens is we are given numerous opportunities to forget the thing we're meant to be remembering, so that when we remember it on the other side, we re-remember it on such a deeper, wiser level. We wake the fuck up to it and go, whoa, trust, wow. Oh my gosh, look at all this trust. Because it's like it's been shielded and shadowed and hidden from us. We've been allowed the opportunity to have all these experiences where we found it really hard to trust, where we've been like shown the evidence of you can't trust, so we can feel the contrast. So we can deeply feel the contrast. So on the other side, literally, we expand, our soul expands massively through that re-remembering process. And I want to just offer you the I don't know as an opportunity to learn to trust yourself even more. Because if you are watching this, then one of your lessons in this lifetime is about leaning into more trust, right? You know that. You feel that. That's why you're watching this, because everything in you called you to just stay a little longer to hear this message. And so I give you the gift of I don't know. And when I say I give you that gift, I reflect your awareness of that gift. I don't know. And that's okay. I don't know, and I love that. I can trust that I don't need to know. I can trust myself that I can be within the not knowing. I can be even within the confusion. And I can allow myself to hold space for confusion and not knowing. Just as much as I allow myself to hold space for and enjoy the clarity and the knowing. I can trust. I can trust. And so there's a little gift from you, because I'm just a reflection of you. There's a little gift from you to you. Trust that. Trust that you stumbled upon this and watched this for a reason. Trust that. And trust that you don't even need to know specifically what that reason is, or you don't need to know any of it. You don't need to know your next move in your business, or your what you're meant to do about that, or what's going to happen there, or what she's going to say or not going to say or do, or you don't need to know. Just even for 10 minutes of your day today, just wander about saying, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know this, I don't know that, and not trying to make it mean anything. not trying to answer it, not trying, nothing, just, I don't know. And I love that. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. And I love that. Try that on for size and let me know how it goes. See you soon.